What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. In the previous episode, we were in the Hunter's Nightmare, and we went through about maybe half of it, maybe a little bit more. We got a new set, but I am devoted to the Hunter set, the current Hunter set. So as much as I do kind of like the old Hunter set, we are going to go with the current one. But we went back and leveled up, so now some of these enemies are going to be respawned, and that actually makes me sad, because I kind of forgot about something that we need to do. And it's not going to be the greatest to try to do now. But not the greatest, it's just we have to refight a bunch of these enemies, unfortunately. But thankfully, when you come from the bridge from this side, it's a bit easier. So that's good. And if we die, we don't lose that many echoes or anything like that. Because we actually need to follow this path all the way back the other way. I forgot that there was a dead end there, that I thought we had reached the end of it, but unfortunately as I swing off into nothing, I was wrong. We hadn't reached the end yet. Hey, come on. There we go, we got you. Okay, get around the corner. Perfect. Your turn now. And now your turn. We do get a bunch of free echoes for it. Not free, we have to kill these things, but we do get a bunch of echoes for it at least. So it's not the end of the world to have to go back through here. Come on, patrolling guy. Or fuck me, I guess. There we go. Just wanted some of my health back. Damn, bro. Warm, damp blood gem. Okay, cool. But yeah, actually around this carriage, I don't know how I didn't pay attention to that. There's actually a whole area to go to. It has a pretty cool weapon back there and all that fun stuff that I completely forgot about. So when I was kind of rewatching this through, I was like, wait, you can get past this carriage when I was fighting people over here. So first thing we want to grab is this guy. So I think he has like blood chunks. There we go. Yep, bloodstone chunks, so those are always good. Heal up, because we do have a rather difficult fight in here. We got a hunter, and he has a Gatling gun, and I can't believe I forgot about this guy. I'm trying to lock onto the guy, and I fucking can't. The thing about the guy with the Gatling gun is, one, he can heal like all hunters, and then two, it's hard for you to heal because he'll just start randomly like ripping out his Gatling gun, and then you're trying to get some distance to heal, and he's like, nope, just kidding. Exactly like that. So no, come back here. Come back here. I'm not done yet. I'm not done with you, bro. There we go. But yeah, like I said, he's just kind of annoying to deal with. But anyway, we get the Gatling gun out of it. So that thing eats through your Quicksilver bullets, so be careful. I think we can now, yeah, we can now pull out our torch. She's the only one I wanted to have my, my gun out for to try to parry him, and then I didn't even, so it didn't work out. But anyway, what we're going to do back here is actually pretty cool. A previous boss that we have fought is going to be here for a regular enemy. So it's actually pretty cool. And he's coming at us. I don't particularly want that right now, because I wanted to kill all the other enemies first, so let's just do a little roundabout thingy. There we go. Alright, come on now. There we go. So this is Blood-starved Beast. Which I don't know how this thing is blood-starved. Maybe this one's just a regular beast. There we go. BSB Part 2. I think this one would be actually a regular full version of the not blood-starved, now that you think about it. It doesn't look as ragged and stuff. Get some antidotes. But basically the way you'd fight him is the way you can also use punch and blood cocktails if you want, because he likes blood, which is weird that that would work down here because of how much blood there is down here, but again, it is what it is. But we came back here for the amygdalin arm. That is another weapon. I haven't been reading the weapons like I have been wanting to. So we got the beast cutter. I do believe we read this, yes. But then we got the boom hammer. So that one scales C with strength and E with skill. So this is a strength weapon. Is the one where it like was popping out and they were like hitting fire. So a trick weapon used by the old hunters, crafted by the workshop heretics to powder kegs. A giant hammer equipped with a miniature furnace. When ignited and fired, it emits a volley of flame that explodes furiously upon impact. Crush the beast, then burn them. The brute simplicity of the boom hammer was favored by hunters with an acute distaste for beasts. So you can go and you could go ahead and equip that. So you can see it's a hammer, a charge attack. Then you can do this. You can see it gets a nice little explosion, but it is a nice slow moving attack. Again, pretty cool. And then we just got the amygdalin arm. The small arm, or the arm of a small amygdala great one. Strictly speaking, the amygdala arm is no trick weapon of any sort, but certain madmen wield them like clubs. Starts a large, tough, blunt weapon formed of bone, but when extended, the hand quivers as if it were still alive. So we can check this out. Like I said, it's like a nice little like hammer looking thing. Like that. And then you trick it, and it becomes like this like scythe thing. Has these like cool like whip scythe attacks, which are cool. But then another cool attack it has, the R2. You can hold it, and then the like it'll slice out twice with the little arm, like it moves by itself. You know, another chunk in here too. But anyway. So I didn't see what the scaling on that one is. That is also a strength weapon. So boom hammer and the other thing both. So we're gonna put the spear back. This is because we have some fire attack on this one and it's +6, but it's not great. We're not gonna use it. We're not gonna use it. Our durability is down to 161. It's red. Oh, it's just showing that it's worse. Okay. I was like, why is it red? But anyway. Because it has less durability than the weapon we were trying to have. But anyway, in there you can fight a... I don't know if it's a blood-starved beast. I think it might just be a blood beast. Because I don't think it's technically starved. Because I think if you could get a better look at it, I think that it would be considered, like, not starved. It wouldn't be all, like, raggedy looking and stuff. It just has the cloth on it. But that doesn't mean it's raggedy, per se. But anyway, we got some chunks now. From going back there, and we got the amygdalin arm, and we got the Gatling gun. I forgot about that actually. Hang on. So we go here. We can go the Gatling gun. One quicksilver bullet, but it's automatic. So you're gonna be like, and it goes with strength. It requires 28 strength. So it's kind of like the cannon, which requires 30. But that uses 12 bullets, so you can only use it once unless you have like one of the quicksilver bullet up runes. But this one uses one, but. Again, this highly customizable portable version of the stationary Gatling gun operated by the old hunter Jura in Old Yharnam. It was the weapon of choice of the youngest of Jura's 3 companions. The Gatling gun boasts exceptional rapid-firing functionality, but is considered a cumbersome weapon due to excessive weight and insatiable consumption of quicksilver bullets. So, there we go. We can get our gun back out, and now we can continue back on our way through this beautiful, beautiful, bloody paradise that we're in. So now we can go back over here. So we want to fight this. There's supposed to be a fourth one down in here, is there not? Am I losing my mind? Alright, well there's a dog. There's another dog. Huh. Interesting. Is this where the guy with the torch is? No, he's down the other way. Alrighty. Yeah, like I said, I get uber confused. I kind of just want to run past those guys, but also it's free. Here's the hunter. It's free echoes, so it's like I just thought there was a... It's not free, you have to kill them, obviously. There we go. Get the visceral. Like I said, those guys are pretty forgiving for visceral timing. There we go. Take all them out, get some more blood vials. And then we can go back here. It's the torch guy and the dog, I believe. Is it back here? Fuck you and your torch for some more free echoes. It's only 900. So I guess we don't really have to fight those guys because there's not really a reason to. We've got these people moaning and groaning. So now we will finally go up the ladder. But we're gonna go up it like 3 different times, so enjoy that. Maybe even 4. So anyway, obviously nothing over here. But what we do want to do is we want to make it over to there, so you can see that this is the way to do this. Drop onto this ledge and come on over. And we get the constable's garb. I think we got the constable's gloves last time. So we can go constable's glove or garb. Once upon a time, a troop of foreign constables chased a beast all the way to Yharnam. This is what they wore. The constables became victims of the beast, except for one survivor who in turn devoured the creature whole, all by himself. Damn, this fable is favored among Yharnamites who are partial to any stories of pompous, intolerant foreigners who suffer for their ignorance. It makes the blood taste that much sweeter. Okay. Did we get the constable gloves? I swore we did. Yes, we did. Once upon a time, chase the beast. Yeah, there we go. So this is all just the same. So there we go. And we can go ahead and go back down. Let's do heal up though, because if we go a different way when we are up here, we'll have some fun. Or was it over? I'm getting a little turned around. I know where I'm going, but I also, I guess, kind of don't at the same time. You can also see one of those big dudes. You can actually see 2 of them if you look in the distance. I think I have my monocular. Yeah, monocular. Come on. There we go. You can see that guy there. See that guy there. So, yeehaw for us. But no, there is... I'm just losing my mind about where... Oh yeah, you just drop down here. Duh. And you can see over here is a hunter with some red eyes. Alright. That should have, you know, stunned you, but whatever. Okay, so he's got the heavy version. This guy's got hyper armor up the ass. There we go. And we get the visceral. And from him we get blood vials, but what we came over here for is right about here. And we get the beast hunter safe. Safe. I can't remember what it's called. It's basically a saw cleaver. It just scales even better with strength, I'm pretty sure. No, it's a skill one. It's a more of a skill one. Whereas the saw spear is also kind of skill. This one's, I think, even more heavy into skill. Beast hunter safe. A trick weapon used by the old hunters. The second blade is found inside the curve of the main one. In its initial form, the safe can be wielded like a long carved sword, but when transformed, its blade is contracted, allowing for quick, repeatable stabs. Although this trick weapon allows for adaptive combat, it was later replaced by saws and similar weapons that were more effective at disposing of beasts. So it's nice, but it doesn't have the, so when you have this, it's kind of like a sword, you can swing it out. But it doesn't have the serrated bonus. It's also heal. And then when you go through here, kind of similar to a saw spear. But, again, I like the saw spear. It also has a serrated bonus. So, as you can see, if you had left this guy over here, the hunter with the dog and the... I guess it wasn't a hunter. The guy with the torch that kind of hit us the last episode. I don't think he hit it. I think he did hit us this episode, too. So now, our third time up. Fourth time? Third time, whatever. We go up that ladder a lot. So now that we're coming over here... The best thing to do is to go and fight these guys, but we are actually not going to do that. We are going to come back and fight them, but the first thing that we want to do is just basically run away, get this madman's knowledge. They have a cannon. Okay, we got hit by it there. Unfortunate. We just need to find our way around this guy. Because what we actually want to do is get those blood vials. And not go all the way this way yet. We want to go up here. It'd be nice if the cannons could stop exploding me. As we want to go up here. And up here it is a lantern. So we just want to have that lantern in case we die because these guys are rather strong. Then we can come down here, and there is a wandering nightmare. Get a bloodstone chunk there. And then over here, there's some more stuff. But you can see there's the shadow of that guy. There is a guy to fight. He's got red eyes, so scary. As you can see, he's much stronger than the normal guys. Woo-wee, but he's scary, and that's why he's scary, because he has way more health. Tempering Damp Blood Gem 5. So there we go. Now this way, I'm not 100% sure where this way leads to now. Get vermin. Cool. But we do want to drop down here to get this item as well. Bunch of the crows. Try to get some of our health back from attacking them. Also an item. But I do kind of forget what's down here. Like I said, it kind of comes back to me in memories, or when when I'm actually here, or when I like rewatch the footage when I'm editing. Some of this stuff came back to me. Like I said, get an oil urn back over here. And then this leads... Okay, yeah, no, I knew this. God damn. Is this an enemy? No. That scared the shit out of me. But what is back over here, which is actually good, is the Whirly Gigsaw. Another really cool weapon. Again, all the DLC weapons are pretty fucking cool. So this one is a huge heavy strength one. It's B scaling in strength. You can see a trick weapon crafted by the Workshop Heretics, the powder kegs, and the weapon of choice for the old hunter Vaulter. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that we joined the Covenant. But this weapon pummels beasts in its mace forms, but its true strength lies in its attached mechanical saws. These discs lined with serrated teeth spin rapidly, thrashing the flesh of beasts into fine shreds. So you can go, and obviously you get the club, but then you get the transform attack. And with this, yeah, Cool charge attack. And then if you just hold L2, it'll take your stamina and you just saw people. And it does a ton of damage. So, again, pretty good weapon. I am still partial to the saw spear, or saw cleaver, just because that's just my favorite weapon in this game. But anyway, we can come drop on down, and now we're back by the ladder. So this would make, what, the 4th time that we climb this ladder? So now we are going to attempt to fight big boys. Excuse me. But now, unfortunately, they're both out. So that's not great for us, but we did just get that lantern, so we can just come back and fight them as many times as we would like. And see, that is why it is difficult to fight these guys. There's my death. This is one of the hardest fights, in my opinion, in the DLC. There's a couple really hard fights as far as, like, just normal enemies. But now that we got that last lantern and we lit it, we are actually pretty good to go then. We can just come back and fight these guys. So it is not that big of a deal to have died. I do kind of think we can sneak up on this guy and get a visceral from here. I don't know if it's going to kill him. There we go. Double visceral. And now we're going to go get our echoes back. Yeah, bro. And that is the problem with these guys, is that they track you, and it's very hard to fight them even in a one-on-one kind of way. Yeah, unfortunate that I died there, but again, like I said, we have this lantern just for that reason. This is, like I said, one of the hardest fights. There's one later on that is by far the hardest the hardest encounter with normal enemies in the game, be it DLC or the original game, but this one is right up there to me. So there we go, go ahead and get those. And like I said, they're 3,000 echoes, so it's not like super... There we go, got a visceral back. So that's good. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. There we go. And also part of it comes from being too, what's the word I'm looking for? Too scared. Sometimes you let things intimidate you a little bit, at least I do in these games, and then I don't fight them the way I'd fight normal things. But over here we can also get the butcher mask, butcher garb, butcher gloves, butcher trousers, so the butcher set. So that's kind of the reason why we were fighting them. If we die anymore, we would just kind of run past them. I also just like to fight everything at least once, so, you know, we did skip those other ones, those other, like, blood-sucking guys, but that was just, we fought them once, so there's no reason to again. But anyway, we can go to the Butcher Mask. Mask of the Madaris twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods, likely belonging to the older of the two. The twins grew up in silent kinship with a poisonous snake. Eventually, they learned human ways and became hunters. When they discovered vermin, even in their beloved snake, the younger brother is said to have murdered. The younger brother is said to have murdered the older. Damn, that's crazy. So we can go and look for it again. Butcher Garb. Garb of Madaris twins, denizens of Forbidden Woods, likely belonging to the older of the two. Both the twins became hunters and brought back and dissected their prey in order to support the villagers in their forbidden research. Cool. Alright, now we have Butcher Gloves. Same thing there, and then now we've got the Butcher Trousers. Same thing there. So no new backstory for anything. But I'm pretty sure you can summon the Madaras twins, or maybe not. I thought they were one of the summons. The name looks familiar, but now that I think about it, maybe not. But anyway, I think is this an item from killing one of them? Yeah, we get some Quicksilver bullets. Perfect. Look at that, we're fully stocked up. So this way is just the lantern and the way down that we went. Then we can go this way, and up here. Where is she? Witch of Hemwick. Fuck you. At least it looks like a Witch of Hemwick. So, there we go. And then over here, a good farming spot because we're just about to get to the boss. Every time you die, you can kill this guy, get 5 blood vials. So if you want to pick up some blood vials, you can do that. I don't know why these crows are here. They literally do nothing. But is there anything back up here? Nope, that's just where we came from. Cool. So we'll go this way. We have an item here. A pebble. Cool. And then we are going to use fire paper for this boss fight, I think. So, anyway, this is the boss arena right here. So, without further ado, let's see if we can beat it. Let's go ahead and get in there and see if we can do this thing.
Please. Help. Silent beast. A great terror looms. Weakness is coming. Have mercy. Have mercy upon us.
Alright, let's get our fire paper. See if we can get up to it and get some of our health back. You will find me always trying to get my health back. There we go, we're breaking some of the limbs. Okay, pretty hard to dodge that. I don't remember, there is a trick to dodging it, but I don't remember what it is. And there we go.
You were at my side all along.
See if we can heal.
My guiding moonlight.
And now he gets a sword. don't remember what this attack is. Okay, there we go. A slam. Let's heal. Okay, it throws light blades at us. Okay, not cool. I'm just trying to get close to you, my guy. Let's heal. There we go. You want to dodge into those sword attacks, but holy shit. Or just be strong. Prey slaughtered, we get the guidance rune. Holy shit, the sword phase is definitely much more difficult. And here's its head.
Good hunter, have you seen the thread of light? Just a hair, a fleeting thing. Yet I clung to it, steeped as I was in the stench of blood and beasts. I never wanted to know what it really was. Really, I didn't.
You good, bro? First thing, we're gonna go get this item over here. It's blood vials. As you can see, there's a passage over there, and we got ourselves a new little lantern here. All right, bro. Did I not? It looked like it still had health left. But anyway, you can hit it, and now you get the Holy Moonlight Sword. So, you know, he stopped talking and started talking. He's like, I never worried about the light or whatever he was saying. But we get the Holy Moonlight Sword. You need 14 arcane to use it, so we could level that up if you wanted to. The sword is cool, so I can't really show what you can do with it. But an arcane sword discovered long ago by Ludwig. When blue moonlight dances around the sword, it channels the abyssal cosmos. Its great blade will hurl a shadowy light wave. The Holy Moonlight Sword is synonymous with Ludwig, the Holy Blade, but few have ever set eyes on the Great Blade, and whatever guidance it has to offer, it seems to be of a private, elusive sort. So I'm pretty sure the transform attack of this has it with the blue light around it, like when it was attacking us. I don't know if you can throw light waves with it. I don't know about that. But I do know that, well, I shouldn't say I know. I do think... Still these guys moaning at us. Anyway, I do think that the like transform attack, so like if you have it transformed like this, it's like blue light around it. It is kind of a great sword. Your character like hold it on its shoulder as you run away, so it looks kind of cool. It is kind of the same as Ludwig's Holy Blade. It's a little bit better. Ludwig's is by far the best weapon in the first game, in my opinion, just because like if you do a build like I'm doing, where you have strength and skill, and you can do even a little bit less vitality. Yes, the attacks are shorter, but like it'll do like 800 with one attack. You can like 2-tap all those enemies we were fighting. You can basically like 2-tap them, just shing shing, and they're just done. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I think it's the best weapon in the game. The first, or in the original game. Like I said, the Whirly Gig Saw is pretty good. I mean, the Chikage is good too. There's a good guns. There is good guns, but there's good weapons. But it's just I want to just slam through the game. I feel like Ludwig's Holy Blade is the best, but that's just me, just because it scales with strength and skill, and those are the two I use more. It also, I think, scales with arcane, so it's like I think you get more damage if you even put some in arcane too. So it's like it feels like it scales super well with everything. But first things first, before we end the episode, we're gonna go to the dream and level up. And then we'll come back here, and that's where we'll end the episode off after we killed that horse's head. So, but yeah, Ludwig. Apparently he's a pretty hard boss. I feel like maybe I'm just super over leveled every time I fight him. I feel like I've died to him. The first time I ever played the DLC, I think I beat him my first, maybe second try, but I'm pretty sure it was my first try. Again, I had done the DLC after I had already, you know, understood what speedruns were, and I think I had been doing any percent for a bit. So it's like I had a decent amount of skill at the game before I even tried it. So again, there's that. And I just got hit a lot there, usually more than I usually do. But maybe it's because I use the saw spear and it's serrated and he's a beast, so it's easier to break him. And I would have had an easier time there. I didn't recognize that my weapon was tricked when I was hitting him. So the second phase, I was hitting him with my tricked weapon for like 5 attacks that were like super slow. And they are rated damage, but like I was getting interrupted where if I had been going like this, I would have been, you know, serrated and maybe breaking him a little bit quicker. But anyway, let's go talk to the doll. Ludwig's fun. Yeah, I know. He's been waiting for a long time. So I think we just go with our one and skill again. We could go. Nah, let's just keep going skill. We'll get skill to 50. So there you go. Like I said, because 50 is the hard cap, that's why we're going skill.
Farewell.
So we'll go there. Perfect. And yeah, now we'll just kind of travel back. I don't really think there's anything that I need. I don't think there's anything that we got that we can now get. Maybe there's some weapons that we can buy now. Blade of Mercy is also a really good gun, or really good weapon. So now we can buy the Moonlight Holy Sword, the Chikage, Stake Driver, Boom Hammer, Amygdala Arm. No, I think we're Piercing Rifle. I don't remember actually. Let's go ahead and look at this. Rifle engineered by the Auto Workshop, the precursor to the workshop of the heretical powder kegs. Designed for hunting on narrow streets, the rifle has been optimized to cause perforation wounds, but is unfit for reliably countering attacks. Okay. Is there anything else that I kind of missed? Tomb Prospector, Canehurst Armor, we looked at that. The Beak Mask stuff, no. Cool. Now let's go ahead and look at our weapon. I think we do need to repair it because it is at 148. Sure, repair it. Blood Gem Fortification. Yeah, so we just got another 18% one. That's what that was. So none of this is going to make any of our stuff better. Well, I mean, these ones were, but that's because they're cursed. I forgot about those. They can go anywhere. So I don't think that we can still get anything better than the 7% as of now. Yeah, because we get HP gradually depletes. We could get 50 more attack if we had better physical attack up 2%, yeah. So maybe we'll go and look for like a better cursed one somewhere, but I don't know if I really want to do that because we fight so much that we're going to be killing enemies that even if you get like weapon durability ones, you're just gonna like get your weapon durable, or like the durability is going to go down like every 10 seconds. So if you had like 2 weapons that you were using, that would be pretty good. But anyway, let's go here and let's go to the Underground Corpse Pile, aka where we fought Ludwig. And then we'll end off the episode there, and then next time we will continue on. Crowfeather garb is pretty cool with Eileen stuff. Oh! What's up, dude?
A tragic figure, but he will shame himself no longer. He died with his ideals untarnished. He was a true hero, and earned that much at least.
Okay.
Do you know why the hunters are drawn to this nightmare? Because it sprouted from their very misdeeds. Things that some would rather keep secret. A pitiful tale of petty arrogance, really. High time someone exposed the whole charade. Now, go on ahead. You seek nightmares and the secrets within, do you not? Now.
All right. Well, this guy's kind of interesting. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if I ever talked to him, like ever. I don't know what he's about. But anyway, we will let off right here at this lantern, and in the next episode, we will kind of continue on and talk about all these secrets. Maybe we'll find out some more secrets about what's kind of going on and why this nightmare exists and all that fun stuff. But that's stuff we'll do in the next part. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.